don't think so.
Off. Good luck, guys.
See you later.
Not one, huh?
Yes.
Good luck, everyone.
Has anyone questions? Which I can answer. No? Yeah, I hope so. Some more questions. I'd like to start with this first. That's why you got 90 minutes of race.
Buongiorno, welcome to somebody that hasn't got the right graphics up. And with that said, welcome to round number 10 of the GT Challenge Championship. And you join us at qualifying with 17.5 minutes left of this one to go. Hopefully, yeah, that's the right screen. Okay, so oh my God, Chris, Cheshire Mash. I guess we'll try and go this one up a bit slowly anyway, but welcoming everybody to this is, again, round number 10 of the GT Challenge Challenge.
I'm getting lost.
Oh shit, sorry Chris, I didn't realise you were still in there. But
No, yeah, I'm still here, but I'm out loud and I'll be watching. See you soon.
See you soon, my friend. Cheers, Chris.
Should I track you on in your voice comms?
You can drag me in anyone. To be fair, there's not enough of us really here, is there, to add this. So I'm happy to be anywhere. And if you do you want me to go in voice comms? Am I distracting you, Justin?
No, I will join you, but not to stop the others.
Right. Let me make sure
I
I've
will
got.
do it.
Okay, my friend. Thank you. Oh, I've been placed in Tier 3 for AOI. That's a decent going, especially for your first season there, Chris, my man. Tier 1 and 2 are televised, obviously, with the live streamed. Tier 3 afterwards, not live streamed, but you know, they've got the tickets in afterwards and stuff like that. So you've not done a bad job to get in there. So first man out of track is Alan Bristle Brown. This looks like it'll be his first lap. And obviously this is it for the fan round. So what we had was, there was recently an update with YouTube where there's an update thing where you can set a super chat goal. And silly mistake that I decided that I'd go one super chat for one shot. So this is Jura single malt whiskey, aged 10 years, 40%. You know, and I thought silly enough there might just be, you know, one to do a shot of whiskey, but now it turns out that there was quite a lot. So big thank you to Jeremy, Chris, and yeah, Jan as well. And John as well. We had a debate whether his $1 sticker is worth the shot of whiskey. I got pretty much grassed up in the driver briefing that it was, so I got bullied into that essentially. So we're gonna have to space these out. So without further ado, as Bruce comes through Blanchiment, so finishes lap. Do keep me entertained for the next 90 minutes of this one. Alan Bristle Brown will be first one across the his lap. Like a lot. Oof. He's going to have to pass this lap so far, I imagine, as he comes across the line. Nope, did he invalidate already? He might have invalidated. Anyway, Jarrett is awesome, mate. Yes, it is. Single bolt. There we go. Andrew Brooker set the best lap of the race. Briz did, in fact, decide to invalidate his lap. It's a little easier. So, first one, and it is. It's fantastic. Honest to God, over the Isle of Skye one, it's slightly less of a kick in the tooth than that one was, I think. But that's quite a lot. So, John, for your £1, $1.80, you got quite... That's a lot. As Tom Ventus comes across the line. Cheshire Mash, cheers, Jenky, Frost, Danka, Lancashire, wherever you are in the world. Rivet, Skull. Cheers. That's my livery. My livery. Hang on a second. It's Kev. 1 second. Kev's got my livery number on. Where is he? Kev. That's my livery and my number there. Oh my god. Well, at least I'm on the grid apparently. And Santé to Kev. But this one first of all is for Mr. Clifford. Santé Kev for driving the livery back. Oh. 500 push-ups. I'm back on the right track. I did 5,000 in a week. 5,000 push-ups in a week. Jesus Christ, you're gonna have arms like tree trunks, Chris. But yeah, he's got my livery on. Santa to Cat. Appreciate it, bro. Who's next up to finish the lap? I dare say it's going to be Alan Brizzle Brown, but is he actually on a lap here where he's can finish it? And as you can tell, he's just invalidated it, but one here, this will be Andrew Brooker, Season 1 GT Challenge Championship. And I'll tell you what, let's go and have an onboard with the 992 and just see what the conditions that it is they're going through at the minute. Alright. So that was Jonathan sorted out, and now it's Jan afterwards, yeah. Let's just give it 5, let's air that out a little bit. Jesus. Chris Penrith. This was a bad idea, but thank you. Chris, we're obviously missing tonight. Congratulations on Tier 3. In all honesty, you should probably be Tier 2, but I think they'll just be figuring it out a little bit, you know, from where you are and Big Puddle on the inside. But Chris, it looked like you were at the pub earlier on. Either that or you've got a beautiful home with a bar in it, one of the two, my friend. But I know I've got Jan, I've got Jeremy to do. This is going to end up really, really bad. So how are you doing, old timer? Miss you. We need to get a game going soon. Yeah, obviously the week's been busy as hell. So Liam back pulls off to the left-hand side there through the sauce. I'm sure it's just a setup issue at the minute. But yeah, obviously my brother's funeral Tuesday. So it was, you know, it's nice to get to the family and celebrate that kind of thing. And also, you know, kind of nice to get that out of the way. I mean that in a horrible way, but not to have it hanging over your head like a date like that. Everything coming forward. Obviously Monday as well was our 1 year anniversary. So we went to the Cut and Craft in town. Premier Inn in Liverpool Airport. Very glamorous in Liverpool Airport. I'd hide your bloody shoelaces, but there are worse places to be, my friend. So I'm guessing you're in Liverpool, you're going back home. Where have you been? Where have you gone to, Chris? But don't tell Jan or Jamie yet, but this one's for you. It's not a great camera. Where is he getting to set his light? The 131 here, and that is Lucan. But cheers to you. Ugh. You're either going back home to the Isle of Man, or you've come over for something. I know you're busy, mate. Just wanted to let you know you've been thinking of you, mate. It's very sweet of you, doll. Yeah, I've been missing it all, obviously, but coming up next week, my wife is having a cesarean, so the baby's coming out, whether we like it or not. Next week, there is going to be a baby into this world, and I'm going to have evidently little to no time whatsoever to stream, to race, that kind of thing, which I'm guessing, I'm hoping, obviously, everybody understands. Andrew bloody pushing, that's an invalidation right there. But obviously there's not going to be a lot of time for doing all this, so this is going to be the final round, thankfully, for the GT Challenge Series 2, and probably the final live stream we're going to get to do for a long, long time as well, so just got to kind of enjoy this a little bit. You know what's happening. It's so loud and I haven't turned it down. Oh, get them shots in, brother. Cars going round the corner and baby round the corner. Better times coming, Jay. Racky in the house. Woo, yeah. Alright, one more for qualifying. We'll have to wait till we get in the race. Give me like 8 minutes. I should have just started on the Cronenberg here. But yes, new baby coming, Racky. New addition to the racing team. So good news for you then, mate. Even more busy than usual. Super busy now. But obviously I hope everyone understands why there won't be many streams left. It looks like Dirk is 0.5 of a second up, Justin matching his lap time in a minute. Kevin Hatch as well, 0.2 of a second up, and Sky Blair, good to see you back on the grid. Also a 10th up. Jeshimash, Jenky, Chris, Jenky, Leon. And we hope to see you soon as well. It's smooth. Alright, no more till the race at the very least. But yeah, you're all lucky duckies, obviously full of trap max and trap facts, stuff like this. So let's try and make this stream, or at least a qualifying somewhat of more professional, I guess. Jay, I'm not sure if you heard that today. You look sharp. Not today, mate. Not for a little long time. So, with that said, as I'm looking sharp, a quick word from our sponsor. And this is how I work. We're working off a bloody... This isn't just like written down kind of thing. So a quick word from our sponsor championship, bptuning.net. Are you looking to elevate your gaming experience in ACC or the new Le Mans Ultimate Sim? Then look no further for bptuning.net. As one of the premier setup websites, they offer the very best setups for all of the cars in both sim racing titles, ensuring you have the competitive edge out on track. And that's not all. BP Tuning also provides coaching lessons to help you hone your skills and improve performance, whether you're a seasoned pro or a newcomer to sim racing. Their expertise and guidance will take your gameplay to the next level. You can find all the setup and coaching links to BP Tuning in the description below. Bloody professional. You join us in hitting qualifying with 6.5 minutes, just under 6.5 minutes left of this one to go. Currently leading the way is Tom Venters. Let's have a look at what the actual gaps between them. So Tom is a 2:26.8, followed by Matthias Belchet. Matthias is on a 2:27.1. Andrew Brugger, third place at the minute on a 2:27.6. So yeah, 5 tenths between P2 and 3 respectively. Jans, who's in the pit at the minute on a 27.6. Ooh, that's super close between those boys, right? In fact, even coming back to Jonathan Clifford on a 27.7, so there's a 10th between 5th and 3rd, basically. A little bit of a gap to P2, respectively. Tom, always class of the field, really, doing a fantastic job in his Aston Martin at V8. And then we head back. It's Jens Downhouse, impressive the last couple of rounds from Jens as well. It is Ferrari on a 2:28.1, Dirk Luke on a 2:29.0, Justin Plazowski on a 2:29.6. Greg Foreman, that's an impressive, man. And Pete up in the top 10, P9 at the minute on a 29.8. And Alan Brizzle Brown rounding off the top 10 positions. Obviously P10 on 29.8. It's good to see you, Racky. Loving the PC racing. Coming out of that top 10 position briefly at the minute is Jeremy Quinton on 29.8, Ritual Horry Horse on a 2:30.2, Kevin Hadge Sante, thank you for running that livery as well, brother. A 2:30.9, Liam Barker, 2:30.1, a 2:31.6, Sky Blair, California Love on a 2:32.2, Tom Tunstall, I'm expected to go a bit quicker, I've been watching him in practice, he's found his legs for this one. He's currently on there, a 2:32.4 with time to find. New fastest lap of the race from Tom Ventures of the purple sector. Or 2:26.8, stretching his legs even further. It's an impressive time. 2/10 he's got there. But yeah, 4 minutes left of this one. And still Jamie and still bloody Jan to first when it comes to the single malt whiskey. Oh, we're not going to get out of this one alive, are we? What's your favourite sim? Raki, what's your favourite sims? I guess both of you guys have been racing a lot on the Le Mans Ultimate recently, right? It's a bruise on there. Is that there? Ow. Andrew Brooker up into P2. Didn't actually realise that at the time, but Andrew Brooker only 2 tenths behind, but into the pits come Andrew and Matthias. Whether they're going to get out in time to be competitive up to Tom's lap, I'm not sure. It's going to take them 2.5 minutes just to come out on their outlap to then do another lap, and will the tyres be up to pressure? Probably not at that point, so I'm guessing that's Andrew and Matthias in the pits now. The only really people that can start to attack is this man here, Jens Downhouse. Jan, the Denmark driver. But you can never count Justin out either. He, on his day, is pretty bloody quick. This is the guy we're on board with right now, and he is racing on a controller of all things as well. He does a fantastic bloody job. With the bribery paint job, I might add. But then you can't count our American colleague out from across the pond. It's Jonathan Glibber, the 999, in his Lamborghini Evolution. He finds, what, 2 tenths? He's going to find himself up to P4. So it's also to play for, and all still pretty bloody quick between all of guys. Just a quick hello, as ladies and gentlemen, welcome to... Welcome to the grand finale of the GTCS Championship Season 2, where we have reached the continuation. It's only a 10-round journey of... Okay. What better way to conclude this season? The iconic circuit Spa in Belgium, known for its challenging layout, unpredictable weather today, as the race promises to be a thrilling spectacle, the forecasts indicating a mix of dry and wet conditions alike that will certainly test the skills and strategy of all the teams out on track tonight. We'd like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to everybody who's tuned in to our live streams throughout the season. Your support has been invaluable, and it has truly enhanced the excitement for each race. A special thank you goes out to all the drivers who have participated in this championship, showcasing the talent and the determination out on track. As we prepare for the final showdown, let's celebrate incredible moments as we shared this season and look forward to an unforgettable race here at Spa, Belgium. May the best driver emerge victorious in the challenging finale. 10 rounds, man. It's gone quickly. Unfortunately, one of them I couldn't actually get to and say hello. But we've broadcasted every single one of them. We've set up, we've come in, we've done our job, and we're set up for a 90-minute, very wet, very dry. It's going to be a mixed weather race tonight, so we'll see how this one goes. Is that Swifty J in the house too? Let's go and beer me. Cheers to you, Swifty. Your team's not doing bad either, pal. Oh, and there is the best in the biz. It is Comms by Coop. Stream is looking very slick, buddy. Big love from me for the last few weeks. Appreciate that, Coops, my friend. We would have loved to have you here this season, just for one round. It'll give us the bloody night off. So we keep looking out for the Coventry results as well. But yeah, we're literally into the dying moments right now. We're on board with Jamie Quinton and his beer, Aston Martin. Boys are doing a fantastic job. So without further ado, let's see if anybody is improving on their laps. And I pressed the wrong bloody button. Come on, man. very quickly. So the only people improving at the minute is Jan and John. Mind you, as I said that, Justin and Peter. How are you, Coops? How's the family? How is everybody doing, by the way, my friend? And I appreciate the big love for the stream as well. Wasn't all on your last week, but cheers to you, Coops. Cheers to everyone that's tuned in. 90 minutes spare, last round of Season 2 of the GT Challenge Series. Yeah, Jeremy's not improving. The only people that are Justin at the minute, so it would behoove us to go on board with Justin at the minute. So he's entering where's that Stabiot as well, so yeah. Thank you everyone for jumping in. Appreciate you. 90 minutes of this one coming up. What could possibly go wrong? Big thank you to Christopher Pissick tonight, my brother in arms. Chris Penrose as well over in Liverpool at the Holiday Inn. Hello to you, and I presume the wife or whatnot. Trying to do anything stupid. Obviously, Jamie Q14 as well. I still owe you the shot, and Jan as well. But big thank you. Get them shots in sunshine. Love you, lads. I appreciate it very much. This is sports a good football team. Jan Matheson, Jonathan Clifford for the big love and support. I said big love and support. I suggest, was this going to move Justin up from P8 here? Stays at P8. Alright, I think that's qualifying almost done with now, so who else is out on track at the minute? This is the number 15 of Jan Matheson as well. I still owe him the shot of single malt. So managed to get this down in. We'll do this as we do the grid walk. These are getting bigger. I'm getting worse at doing this as well, but Jan did donate. Oh, Jan's pulled off to the side here. Alright, that's going to be it, right? I understand that that's come through as well, so give me a second. Hang on. Brooker Gaming has only took the lead of this one. What am I looking at? No way. Andrew Brooker with Season 1 champion comes out and trumps. Maffei's across the line will start P3. Good spot for the limited speed driver. Alright, we'll get into our grid walk in just a second. Oh, good luck, drivers. No way, Max there as well. Hello, my friend. Alright, let's lock the illusion and let's go do our grid walk. Or, why does it say that? Round 10. Well, the start of this race. Okay. That's a bit weird. Alright, boys. Here we are with your pole sitter, Andrew Brooker, Season 1 GT Challenge Championship, the pride of the South, the pride of the dodgy haircuts, the yellow bumblebee. He will start P1 of this race. But he's going to have it all to do, especially with the cars that I'm seeing at the side and behind him. And look no further than Tom Venter's current leader of Season 2 so far in the championship standings. It is Tom and his V8 Aston Martin, the purple sector, racing drivers, super quick guy, super good guy. Moving on to Mercedes Balashek, you can never count the limited speed driver out of Mateus with his Rotham's Williams livery on. We'll look to see what the German driver can do. Moving back for Jens, and this guy's been impressive. The last 3, maybe 4 rounds, this guy's pace has been absolutely unbelievable. So want to look out for his Jens tonight. Moving back is Mr. Denmark himself, and I can not too much to say other than this is your bloody super chat, you little bugger. Thanks. Oliver Clifford, the number 999, who donated 99 cents. I don't care what he says. Well, American driver, pro esport driver, AOR Tier 1 driver. Dirk Lucan. He's had the pace all season to have some fantastic results, man. This guy has. It's been super impressive. Cool livery on the car. Let's see what Dirk can do tonight. He'll start P7. Moving back to P8, and this man needs no introduction. It's the German Minister of Defense, German Minister of Briberies. It is Justin Posowski, the 44 league coordinator. Jesus. Peter Ackery, P9, the number 94, Global Racing Driver. So that's P9. That was super loud. I'm going to check it out in a second. Craig Foreman, the number 49, in his Aston Martin. Iron Brew colours, by the way. Good luck to Craig tonight. He starts inside the top 10, P10 as it is. Just outside top 10 positions. It looks like it's Alan Brizzle Brown, Fresh Briz himself, from PlayStation to PC. The 738 Aston Martin FRL driver. Good luck to you tonight for our finale, my friend.
30 seconds.
Jamie Quinton, it is the Scoutser himself. He's going to start P12. The number 9. I wish him all the best. Him, Tom, Liam, fantastic boys. It's Ritual Rory Horse. This is the cabin mudger. This is the king of the carrots. It is our favourite vegetarian. It's Ritual Rory Horse. Moving back is Kevin Hadge with a tribute that can only say to the best livery on the grid. Sante, Kevin. What a beast. And the 2 what, my number as well. What a legend. Tom Tunstall did move up that order from the rear of the grid as well. P15 for the number 98. He's 720. My driver of the season by far. Joined very late. And it's Liam Barker, who I think opted to go from the rear of this one, to be honest with you, because this isn't the usual place we see Liam in. He's usually a lot farther up the front. But good to see the professional dream chaser. And leading off the rear of the grid is Sky Blair. It's California Love. It's good to have another American on the grid. And good luck to Sky tonight. It's fantastic to see her back on the grid with us as we get into this one. Appreciate everyone jumping in. Let's go. Last one will be the best one. That is Mateus with a super chat as well. As we look on the actual rear end of Mateus Belchat, a limited speed driver, the number 69 in a good spot tonight, P3. This is a 90-minute race, right? And the weather's going to do whatever it does, which I'm expecting, right? I can say it now. Everyone's about to move off. But what's going to happen here is it's going to rain, right? Everyone's starting on wets. What's going to happen is it's going to go dry, just dry enough for the track to kind of dry out, for those wets to kind of burn up a little bit. But then they're going to have rain forecasted like in the next 10 minutes. So they're going to have like a real choice to make, because if they're coming to the pits and put dries on, or do they try and man it out a little bit and let them wets burn up and then come back to them? The optimum choice is to stay on the wets, really. How many are listening today, I don't know. But listen, we've got the weather set up so we're going to have wet and dry spells, so we could have some fun ones when it comes to the pit stops, essentially. But chance to be a fine thing, and I really don't know until we get into this. You see on the left-hand side there is a number 1 in the orange. That is 1 mandatory pit stop. Like all of our rounds, they've got to do 1 mandatory pit stop, and that's a tyre change. But I'm kind of expecting to see a little bit, a few more changes out of them anyway. So obviously Circuit Spa Francorchamps, located in the picturesque Ardennes region of Belgium. It is one of the most revered and historic racetracks in the world. Originally opened in 1921, the track has undergone several modifications over the decades, involving from a public road circuit to a modern facility, while actually retaining, a lot of its classic charm and racing characteristics. The current layout of Spa measures approximately 7 kilometres, and to me and you, that's 4.3 miles in length, making it one of the longest circuits in the GT and Formula 1 calendar. It features a total of 19 corners, each presenting their own challenges to test the skill and precision of the drivers. The notable corners out there tonight will be, I guess, the famous Rouge and with Radion as well, where it's renowned for the steep elevation changes and high-speed nature, often regarded as some of the most exhilarating sections of track of any race. Spa was hosted numerous prestige racing events, including Formula 1 Belgian Grand Prix, 24 hours of Spa, of course, and various endurance races, solidifying its status as a key venue for motorsport. The combination is a scenic backdrop, unpredictable weather, and a technical layout that makes Spa a favourite amongst drivers and fans alike, ensuring its place in the hearts of every racing fan alike. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 10. This is the finale of the GT Challenge Championship. This is it for Season 2. We're gone after this. And this is our finale round. Hopefully it promises to be a good race for me, for you, for all the drivers out on track. Without further ado, the guys are lining up 2 by 2. God, I should be a rapper in a previous life. I think I've had too much whiskey. Anywho, let's go forward. Let's go check on P number 1. This will be Andrew Brooker. I might do a helicam as a part of it just to make sure what everybody's like. But thank you for Justin. Good luck to you all. Thanks for all to make a little dream work. Mr. Swifty J as well. Big love to you, the family, little guy. Good luck, everyone. A thinking races finale. I hope so. I hope it. The thing is, it's a thinking races finale, but I'm sat in the commentary box and it's dry as a motherfucker in here. These boys have got to put up with this. So without further ado, round number 10. the GT Challenge Championship. Andrew Brooker to lead the way, with no mug at the side of him at Tom Benches. Into turn 1, we're about to go, ladies and gentlemen. And by turn 1, I mean, we're going to go around here. But we're lining up 2 by 2. It's been an emotional season 2, with ups and downs, with challenges. And trust me, it's been that way, right? Sometimes it's been absolutely exhilarating. Sometimes it's not been worth it to fall out with our friends and stuff like that over it. It's been such a dedication of love. And all I can say is for absolutely every one of you, no matter if you attended one round or all of them, thank you. Without you, none of it works. Let's move on without me crying on bloody whiskey. Let's get into it. We're green light and we are away. The Porsches were renowned for getting a jump at the start, but the Aston looks like it's got the jump. Tom Bennett is around Radion. He's around. That's unusual, right? For me to see him. Let's go. Give me a helicat. Oh my god, I should have done this. Yellow flag for Justin in there as well. I'll have to look at that. But Tom, look at that. Look at the lead he's already got. Let's go a bit further back. Justin, Jens. Oh, Justin, where are you going? The lead coordinator just making his entire lap up there. Mateus lost out a little bit, right? And there's a big ass gap behind. I'm not sure what's gone on back there. There's a big gap behind. Rory's leading the way there. Look at that. Kevin Hadge with my livery on. I hope he wins the race. Not to take anything away from, obviously, the front runners and whatnot. And it looks like just a bit further. Oh, come on. The bit further forward. That is Justin and whatnot going side by side here. I apologise. I did hear that going off in my ears. It's Mr. TJBJ, Mr. Dr. Dyslexic himself. Cheers, my friend. Thank you to you, to Ice. And I'm enjoying the championship as well. I like to come on and talk a little bit of crap, but I'm glad that it's going. I'm glad it's going well for you, and people are enjoying it. That's the main thing. People are enjoying it. The people that are joining it are enjoying it, and that's what it takes to make that community. You can't do it without those people. Even with one fucking shoe. Justin for president. No, don't tell him that. Is this the loud noises stream? Fucking was loud, wasn't it? Let's go on board with Justin. I'm seeing gaps at the front of the taste. He's trying to have a go at Jonathan. Let's just have a quickly look at this though before we go into it. Look at the frame. Let's go into the cockpit view. This is what the boys and girls are seeing tonight. You found the super chat thing, I see. I did, but I've mixed it up a little bit, and I've mixed it up with 10 years old Scottish single whiskey, which I've already. Number 4. It's not going well. No worries. I get to crash tomorrow. Much love to your family. One shoe is OP. Yeah, well, you know, it seems to work for you. And Mateus looks good on the brakes into a sauce, right? Can't take anything away from him. Let's go on the rear ring and have a look what that looks like for the likes of Mateus behind. My god, that is not what I pressed. Rear wing. Looking on the back of Jonathan Clifford there, that is Mateus Bellachette of the limited speed drivers behind him. Ooh, that was a cut. Will he get away with it when it comes to the wet weather? I don't know. Alright, let me put some actual race gaps up here. Gaps. There we go. Alright, looking on the back end of our American driver is Jonathan Clifford, the 99-cent sticker guy. What happened with... Did Jens just clean overtake bloody Mateus while I wasn't looking there? What happened? What do you mean you won't get 10, but I like the optimism? Oh, brother. We're well past 10, trust me. It was meant to be for one super chat. We're well past that. I just don't know how it works. But looking on the back of Jonathan Clifford now, Jens, he must be under fire just a little bit. Gap starting to pull across. Peter Rackley into the pit. Jan into the pit. And we must have yellow flags out on track. But thank you for becoming a member, TJ, and that is what? 9 months? That long? 9 months? It looks like Richard Rory Horse is having a go at Alan Brittle Brown back there too. Tom Tunstall is also involved. Well, we've got a drop in the action. Let's go on board with Sky Blair. Oh, and as I say that, it looks like Briz is through. Guy's been fantastic all season. She's been a great addition to this season, to this championship. whizzle through. He's way out of his, it's probably his starting grid here. And how you have there, you've got Alan Brown, Sky Blair, Richard Rory Horse and Tom Tunstall all fighting over the same spots at the minute. Let's go on board with the Aston Martin driver and look at on the rear wing. And I've just lost all my notes. I know you think this is all bloody scripted. Oh, as you see just there, that's Richard Rory Horse trying to go up the inside now into turn 16, and we're about to come through Blanchimon, right? Look at that. And Rory's through. Fastest lap of the race, and Tom Mendes leads Andrew Brooker by 3.5 seconds. Onto the brakes now. Dirk on the. Did he make that work? Did he do that? I think he did. Tom Tunstall around 2. The Sky's just got to pick a lines now. She's just got to blend herself into this just a little bit further forward. Kevin Hadge in my livery. You're not mistaken right now. That is Kevin Hadge and Santé, my friend. In the 2-1-2. I never thought I'd say that in it. So that's my livery. Shit. You big furry. Love the content. Everyone's smash a like. Right, I'm good with Craig. I do like Craig, and I hope I hear him in his interview afterwards. But obviously, Kevin's running my livery, is running the number, everything like that. So. Come on, Kev. I've got Kev to win this one. I've got Kev to win this one just because he's actually running my livery. And anyone that overtakes him is getting a penalty. Meanwhile, back at the front, Jens Steinhaus and Matthias Belichet. This is German on German stuff here. Very, very close. Jonathan got a good view of this. But you big furry, love the content, and everyone smash the like button. This one is for you, big dog. God. I've made a big mistake. Oh no. I've made a big mistake, evidently. They're still fighting. Nice. TJ. Chris, Uncle Chris, I thought you'd have more heart. Try and give me a day off. Dinky. I assure you there's a race going off in the background. Kevin Hadge, Craig Foreman very close together. Oh, Kev, come on, what are you doing? And Craig's through. Craig's got to be through there, right? And the unfamiliar noise, the beautiful noise of the BMW F4. Come on, Kev, sand here, my friend. It's looking that way, teacher. You seen double? Yeah, we're way past it. And look at this. Look at the spray come up for these boys. It is bad at the minute. I tell you what, Tom Tunstall and Sky Blair very close together as well. I'm not seeing any action into this neck of the woods. We'll go back and Jen still. Yeah, there's going to be nothing doing here. I want to come forward here, right? Jens, on a controller. This guy has been with us in our servers, in our JR server nights and stuff like that. And he's always been quick, but he's never really been on them front kind of steps. And the last 3 rounds, and you can tell he's on a controller, right? You can see it in the actual inputs. This guy, over the last 3, maybe 4 rounds of racing, his pace has been something that's... You'd think he was on $1 million setup, seriously. And look at this, I tell you what, Matthias just in front, looks like he's pulling up on Jonathan Clifford. But Jens Steinhaus deserves so much credit, seriously. This 342 driver from Germany there's not many people that be able to do what he's doing at the minute, especially on a controller, man. He's doing a fantastic job, and he deserves a lot of respect for it too. I'm doing a fantastic job. And that gap between Jonathan Clifford and Matthias is just petering out. Just a quick look though, because Sky looks like she's under fire a little bit from Tom. And as soon as I say that, the gap's 0.7 now. I keep an eye on the gap between Tom Venter's, no doubt in my mind, fastest lap of the race at 2:27. But I have been watching these boys practice all week as well. I know from Andrew's stream and stuff, he's capable of 26s and stuff. So once these tyre stats come to us, but Tom of the pseudo racing drivers, Tom of the purple sector racing drivers, or whatever you want to call them, it's nearly a 6-second gap right now. It's a bit formidable, like this gap at the minute, from the likes of Tom. Is Jonathan getting away with those cuts for? I'm not saying go to his stream and ask and like tell him to stop cutting the corner. Can anyone confirm to me that he's not getting track cuts for going through that? I know when it's a wet track. Oh, Matthias super wide through there. A lot of understeer into fifth path apparently into Malmendi now. But yeah, it's I think he will be getting away with those cuts because he wouldn't be doing them otherwise. Dirk Lucan now on the back end. Look at this, it's Justin Pavlovsky, the lead coordinator, the number 44, and JLX 2 server. This is water. And that's the difference between, I think, a wheel and a controller in that section of track. So, I'm not sure right at the start of the race because we have one mandatory pit stop in this one. Ooh, Dirk had to come off the throttle there. This might let Justin come back at him a little bit. It has just a little bit. But we have, ooh, yellow flag for Jens Stylehouse. You could just see him there. And Peter Ackery also yellow flag. We're going to watch some of the accidents in a minute. And that's Peter Ackery off. Maybe Peter and Jens have had a moment and Peter's let him back through. But we'll check out the yellow flags anyway. But we have one mandatory pit stop in this race. I think 90 minutes is a stretch on one tank of fuel. So I'm not sure with Peter and Jan pitting as early as they did that having enough fuel. Maybe putting it in a different fuel map to actually finish this one out. Ooh, here comes, oh, here we go. There's Justin come around the outside, Dirk covers him off, but as he shot on straight on, he has, and here we go. He's gonna have to give that one up, surely. There goes Justin. But hang on a minute, is he gonna lose another place here? No, Jens just haven't got the run. Maybe he might have into turn one. It's gonna take a send, and it might have to be Dirk to cover him off. He does initially. And that's it. That's all it takes. Alright, let's have a look at some of the... Peter Ackery with the yellow flag too, and he is the 94, and we do have a few through. So let's go through together and look at some of the yellow flags. Here we go. First one. So whatever happened before this, because this is Peter letting people through. And Peter's having a godforsaken moment right here. And he lets Jens through and then he gets going again. Right, whatever has happened, it happens before that. Right, so this is what I think it is. So we're coming through... It's not known him. And it looks like he's already in front of Andrew here. What's happening? Oh, right, he's already pitted. Okay, and then, yeah. So, I want to flip the coin on everyone's perspective and say that Peter was just unsighted to Jens coming through, right? There was a big gap there and he thought he could slot in between them and not just take out Jens that was maybe on his lap and behind. So, to look at things from a different perspective, we will just go for it. Yeah, I don't know, that does suck for Jens as well. And I'm gonna put that down so there was a gap in between, and Peter thought, because he let all the rest of the guys through, right? And there was about a 3-second gap to the ends that was coming up behind, and it just looked bad. And that is what I will go with. I will always try and give people the benefit of the doubt. But Jonathan Clifford is under fire right here from Matthias Belacher. It does. I bet you're sat in bloody Butlins fucking airport or wherever it is having a bloody right laugh, you Chris. You should be here tonight, and you should be very proud of Tier 3 by my friend, because up until last season, when I got into Tier 1, when I had a lot of pace, I'd never been in any other tier but Tier 3. So you're in good hands with those people. All I will say to you, and to David, and to Mac, is it's not like our Discord, you know, where we can have a giggle and a laugh, and we know each other and that lot. Just my only advice to you would be just let them people do their thing. You know what I'm saying? If you get a penalty, just deal with it. Fucking, it is what it is. But just enjoy it for what it is as well. It's one of the biggest leagues that is in sim racing. They do a fantastic job over there. You're in good hands. And just enjoy the season for what it is. You will enjoy it as well. AOR, I've been racing in for God knows what, 6 years, from Project Cars 2 to ACC. Even Project Cars 2, I was only ever in Tier 2. I was never in Tier 1 until this season, and they got the opportunity to race with the fastest racers there is. And it's a bit of a bloody eye-opener, that's for sure, but at least on my day, on that circuit, you know, I could be in the mix. Maybe not to win the race, but, you know, we could be right up there. And it looks like Jonathan Clifford, our man from Arizona, East Texas, Louisiana, is under fire. Matthias Belacher, the limited speed driver, is all over him. Jens is coming back with a vengeance, though. Thank you, guys. Oh, and a little look from a limited speed driver. I tell you what, it's always worth a look. As long as you're not, like, putting yourself off for the next corner, always pop out and make that driver think that you're going to go for an overtake, but do not compromise your own turn in your own apex over that. You can force a mistake, like 9 times out of 10 you'll get that mistake out of the car in front, but to get that out of someone like Jonathan Clifford, this guy's got more experience than like all of us put on the grid added up like 10. Jesus Christ. How is this? Are you out of this one, Kev? I was just singing your praise, right? Yeah, of course, right. I was just saying how much I love seeing the 2-1-2 out there and having the colours out there as well, brother. Having the livery out there. I don't know if it was a bug in the game or you actually went out with the 2-1-2 colours. Oh, the pit lane's now. How was that one? Sante, merci beaucoup. Kev, wife, everybody else. You're a good racer, Kev. You should. We just go onto the camera. You should give yourself a lot more credit than what you do. You're a great racer, Kev, and it's been an absolute bloody pleasure to have you here over Season 1, Season 2, and in our server. And when we come back, I hope we get to see you back in that server as well, my friend. Kev. Sante. Jonathan feels the need to go defensive. Yeah, 10 might have been an unrealistic thing, but I don't know how to work these things, TJ. It was the first time that I've done it. And that's fine, Kev. I just appreciate you trying, being a part of it, coming on. Regardless, you've been a massive part of Season 2, Season 1 as well. And I cannot speak French as well as you. I really can't. And for that matter, German, where you are right now, near Belgium or whatnot. But still, a big thank you to you. A big, it goes to all of the people as well, but I'm highly unlikely I'm going to get to stream a lot over the next months or whatnot, and get to see you or talk to you on a personal level or whatnot, but thank you, Kevin. It's been a crazy, crazy year. And even with you, myself, my friend, when you've had the flooding and stuff like that, we all think very well of you. We all want to know you're okay. No, thank you, guys. It means a lot. Yeah, Kev was right up there, right? Definitely top 10. At one point, I think, Chris. Big puddle at the end of the pit lane there. Gonna catch a lot of the guys out. The clouds in the sky right now do not look like they're letting off for rain. And with 9 minutes to go, we've nearly got a normal race on our hands. This is the closest battle right now, but Dirk and Jens are super close to each other too. And who've we lost? We've obviously lost Kev, who was in the chat with us, and Santa, thank you for being a part of it. You don't have the super chat. It's very appreciated, obviously, but still, you have been a massive part of both seasons. Oh, this might be it. Oh, John has to cover off twice. Twice as I put 3 fingers. No way has it gone round the outside. Oh, for a second there, I thought John had let him round the outside there. He went on the brakes earlier, must have let off a little bit. Max Verstappen in Mexico, Jonathan driving with both elbows out at the minute. And Matthias is hunting him down. John Clifford is a fantastic guy, right? Obviously, I don't know if any of you go over to his YouTube channel. I'm sure a lot of you that are tuning in probably do. He's a sweet person, right? He's got a good heart. Oh, the Aston's gonna have him here, right? Surely. The Aston's got a lift. It's got a lift. Oh, Matthias might have took a bit too much there, so going into the bus stop now, John's got to hit his braking zone. Okay. So yeah, John is such a sweet person, he's such a genuine person. He has got a fantastic YouTube channel. If you haven't on this channel, go check him out. Jonathan Clifford on YouTube. This guy grinds his ass off. He literally... Has he got damage on the front of that car? Bear with me a sec. I'm looking for the front lights flickering here. He shouldn't have. No, he doesn't. Here we go. Matthias has got a great run now, though. He needs to get back in that draft. But if you haven't already, go over to Jonathan Clifford's YouTube channel, drop him a subscribe, drop him a like. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Oh, Matthias comes out of the draft. He's just having a look right now. Yeah, that was nothing serious. Back on his line again. Like I was telling you, have a look. Try and pull someone off the line, but like what Matthias did, just come back on your line again. Do not compromise your apex to force a mistake. Ooh! Matthias did so well there to try and save the car, man. Oh, that was close. Small grid tonight, mate. You should not see his lights look at only. Yeah, I know it's a bug essentially. I just thought I saw him flickering his lights. I just thought I could see it. I know it's a visual bug that only you, the one with the damage, do see. So there's nobody else in front of you that's having that epileptic fit. I just thought for a second I may have been seeing it, but a big battle going on right now. Jens second away from just in front. Yeah, small grid. Well, we have a lot of drivers out tonight. At least 5 of them that have come on the Discord and said, look, tonight I cannot make it, but I wish everybody well. Which I can't ask any more for. And right now, with an hour to go, this is as much action as 30 on the grid, so this is all I can really ask for. Let's go on board. This is going to be a move, right? It's got to be. Go helicam. We see the different lines there, and I'm surprised, right, so John is definitely suffering with a bit of understeer at this point, because you'd think the car behind in the draft would suffer with less downforce, and Mateus definitely in that section of craft who Blanchimont had a much tighter line than Jonathan did. So it's yet to be seen. It's definitely still raining, right? Let's go on board, cockpit. Try to do some investigative journalism. Is it still raining? Yeah, we've definitely got some raindrops still in there. Let me just check for a second if anyone's still in the live chat. Rory, is it still raining?
Yeah, mate.
Right, thank you. I won't bother you too much while you're in your race. How's your race going?
Yeah, good, man. I didn't expect to be here.
Keep it up, Rory. You're doing the Lord's work, my friend. I'll talk to you at the end, brother. Thank you, Rory.
Cool.
Yeah, just coming across onto the YouTube channel, the Discord channel there, and making sure that we can check if the rain is still coming down. And now I see it on this camera. It is very much pissing it down. JR, seeing things that no one else can. Must be Halloween. It's definitely Halloween, my friend. Plug 2 of a second. This is getting close. John's had to defend pretty much every time into P1 now. And I wonder if this is just a bit of the track that, ooh, in the background, Mateus. You did well to save that. Alright, we have got incidents at the start of the race. So this is at the very start of the race. The number 15 and the number 44. This is Justin, by the way. He's lead coordinator, so if he does end up taking the car out, I've got my blessing to give him a bit of shit. But this is number 44. We have an incident flag. And this is up at Eau Rouge and Radion, respectively. So we're looking at Justin. What happens here? Okay. That was Jan. Jan straight around, right? Oh my god. What happens to Jan there? Jan's not out with this one, right? Yes, right, number 15, right, that is him. Let's have a quick look. I'm not going to get a better camera angle, but it's a start. And I saw him, like, sideways there. Let's see, turquoise McLaren. I don't think you'd call it, but he spins. Is this just him on his own, or just Justin tagging? I don't know, but at that point he is definitely a passenger, and that's a lot of damage. Shit the bed. Right, closest battles out on track right now. Mateus Balchuk, Jens Steinhaus, and Justin Pazowski. My dog wants to go out the door. Give me a second. Jens still pretty fucking close to Justin here. And Briz and Dirk not too far away. That gap says it's 3.3 to Dirk, but we saw him in the background there. It's not that far away, so the slightest mistake from any one of these drivers would see a few positions dropped here now. Look at this. That's what I'm dealing with. That's how I'm reading chat. I make it look easy. I started sim racing series because of JR. Don't blame me for your bloody sim racing stuff. Was a commentator. Oh yeah. That might be my fault then. Yeah, Rubbins Racing, Motive Racing. Yeah. It took us a milestone together. So many memories and so many credits to JR. So many credits to you. Because in my... Oh, Jens. Very good to be close. My opinion, you were always always the faster out of me and you. You were always the... Ooh! Justin's not going to give that one up, right? No. That's why he's got the nickname the German Minister of Defence. But yeah, don't blame me for your sim racing habits. You've got a much better rig than me now. Much better setup. But what I will say, obviously, is from being sim racing friends and team that we made our little name up together. Do you ever think from that Discord message, Chris, that we'd run so many races together, that we'd do so many endurance races together? Do you ever think that you'd be literally my photographer at my wedding, to come down from Scotland, the other side of the country, to come down to my wedding and be there with me for my wedding? It's crazy, right? We're only a very, very small community when it comes to sim racing, and yet still, like, we're all very close. We all share that same passion for doing our niche little thing, and still all of us absolutely bloody love it. I could not ask for better people, for better friends. All of it now. From making a small team with each other, where we have 2 different teams with hundreds of people part of the Discord. Janky, Chris. Meanwhile, back on the ranch, Tom Ventures leads this race by a bloody hell of a lot, over 16.2 seconds to Andrew Brugger behind. But I tell you what, Matej Spelachet is like a dog without a bone. He's not let one go. The limited speed driver only 1.2 seconds behind. Following up P4 at the minute is Jonathan Clifford. There's a further 4.1 off them, but we're at the 58-minute mark. We've got an actual race to go now. Jesus. We should be halfway through this. Look at how close this is between Yen and Justin. And Dirk's right there. The more Justin defends, the more Dirk in the Ferrari comes into play in this one. Jonathan was always going to be right there or whereabouts. He really was. Yen was super close to Justin. The battle that we're looking at right now, and Dirk, who we're going to see in the background just there, is there to pounce. Craig Foreman having a hell of a race in the top 10, P8 at the minute. Richard Rory Horse, who we just heard from, and for whatever reason I needed confirmation. Jesus. Confirmation the rain was coming down. It's also, what, in P9 at the minute. Let's put the auto camera on. P10 for Mr. Liam Barker, who I said was way out of position when we saw that. He wasn't there. Look, just as I predicted, Justin Brzozowski, Dirk Lucan, and in a sandwich is Jens Scharnhaus in the middle of them as we come into Eau Rouge. And they both all took it right. They do, and into Radion now, the exit. As long as you're front right, front left, on the edge of that curb, you can take as much of it as you like. Dirk, I think, hang on a minute, and in that second of time I've just seen a position change here. Matej Spelachet has got the hammer down, and there goes Mr. Andrew Brooker at the minute. It's down from, I think, P1 right through qualifying, which isn't a surprise really to me. He's got the pace to do it. Over someone like Tom and the Tayers, all day, baby, that's a good lap. Falling down the order at the minute, down to P3, with a further 4.1 back to Jonathan Clifford. When I tell you, I'm probably the same pace as what probably Andrew is in this league. It's no exaggeration, that guy is as rapid as they come, but that comes to a lot of the people in our league, so don't give themselves enough credit as what they actually deserve. They always beat themselves down. They always look at the bloody delta when they shouldn't be. A lot of them there are a lot quicker than what they think and should give themselves a lot more credit. But a big battle on between Justin Pasowski, Jens Sandhouse, and Lucan at the minute. This is P5, 6, and 7. Very close together. But yeah, a hell of a qualifying result from the Season 1 Championship. Tom has resumed his dominant lead. Where he's pulled 18 seconds from, I will never know. Like, that's a gap, right? If I see a proper gap in this battle here, I just want to go on board with Tom and just see where he is finding that time. But I'm sure someone like Andre Brooker, the Season 1 GTC Challenge Champion, is not going to have any shame in handing that torch over to somebody like Tom Venters, who was Tom Ventura's for a long time, you know. So I'm sure Andrew's not going to have any. Oh, in the background there, Lucan looks like he may have put a move on. Yeah, and I think that's it, right? That's done. Side by side. Well, this can only end one way. If Jens gets it, Dirk lets off. He's trying to get that draft up right now. He's just trying to get this move done further up the line. This is good thinking from the German driver. Dirk Lucan with 1-3-1. Oh, it's close. So Jens comes across, defends early. There's only really one move that Dirk can make right now. And that he lifted, right? He lifted 100%. Dirk lifted there and let Jens have that one. They both need to fight another day, but Dirk looking very dangerous at the minute. I'm pretty sure, as I'm going to look at the fan funding thing, we did John at the start of the show. And that was a bad one for John as well. With his 99 cent. Jan, we definitely did, but I think I need to do him again because he didn't need to do that. Jamie Quinton as well. Big love to him. Big love to Tom. And big love to Liam. They all deserve a lot of respect. They're my scouts, boys. Brothers from another mothers. They're only the other end of the pen, really, from us. But yeah. They're great, and obviously Jamie and Liam respectively, they help with the server admin side of things on the JR server as well. But Tom would be my driver of the season, and sure, Tom's just absolutely dominated from the start of the season. Andrew, he's had shitloads of ballast, like from the very first race all until like the last 3 where it started to come down and let the Porsche do its thing. Jonathan is pulled off some absolutely unbelievable like pit lane strategies and stuff like that. He's just picked the right strategy at the right time, and they're Craig Foreman into the pits at 52 minutes. So this is maybe a full tank for the Aston Martin driver, and amongst many other people. I think most notably Chris Penrose as well, our Isle of Man driver. Some wins this season too. Definitely improved over season 1. Sorted his pit stops out as well, but I think for the Manc driver that is really, I don't know, he's just a lot more complete than what he was last season as well. And I'm going to watch I'm going to watch our Mac. That does racing. And obviously David Starr, in your seasons, I'm going to see how it goes, and if I can help any one of you, I definitely bloody will. But yeah, there's been a lot of drivers that deserve a lot of praise this season. Jens, who were on board with the last couple of races, this guy is absolutely, it's like he's had NOS in his car. But for me, Tom Tunstall, and yes, he's not been P1 of the grid, but even from like race number 1, where he was at the back of the grid, it was like 3 laps down, and he kept on going. You know, and he kept it was just the spirit of racing. He was just trying to get the laps in. And a little background story. Tom, obviously, he's very new to ACC. He's not got the time on ACC. Literally, he probably has 100 hours on ACC. It's a new driver onto there, and it's magic when you're kind of in that phase of coming onto any sim or whatnot. You're still trying to find your legs and whatnot, but to stay in the race when you're that many laps down, and to have an understanding of to come out the way of the leaders and stuff like that. And Tom has just kept the spirit up for me. But again, when it comes to voting on driver of the day, move of the day, all the rest of the stuff that comes on in Discord, I do not vote, and it's just to stay impartial to everything. You know, nobody can turn around and go, well, you have a favourite or whatnot. But Tom Tunstall for me is he's definitely been there for me for driver this season, and I know there's many other drivers that have won the races throughout and have had hella overtakes and all the rest of it. I guess it's just Tom's spirit towards racing, but he's had some good teachers, right? Jamie, Tom, that have led him on that sim racing path essentially, and have helped him, that probably deserve a pat on the back as well. So right now, let's go through our order and actually give a lot of love to some of these people out there, which is obviously Tom Lenters. He's current leader of Season 2, and if he keeps in this mode, he's going to be Season 2 champion. I'd say it's Belasham from a couple of positions back. I think he started in 3rd. He's currently in P2, the limit speed driver, doing a fantastic job. Season 1 champion, Andrew, King of the Hairstyles Brooker. We couldn't have had a better champion for Season 1, and I'm sure as essentially passing that torch on to Tom for Season 2, he will not be disappointed. He should definitely give himself a lot of credit for some of the results he's had this season, especially with the ballast on his car. The 999, Jonathan Clifford, our American driver. And as I said, a lot of these people have YouTube channels. They're streaming right live now as we speak. Go check out Jonathan Clifford on YouTube. It takes 2 seconds. Go drop this man a like, a sub, all them things. You will not be disappointed. The same goes with Andrew Brooker. It's Brooker 0013 Gaming on YouTube. Go check his channel out. Give him a sub and a subscribe as well. And Justin Pozowski, currently running P5. Now, it's a sin and a curse all at the same bloody time, but the thing is, none of this stuff would happen without Justin in the background doing all of the tables, doing all of the times, any of that kind of stuff. He sorts everything out in the background to make these kind of things work. So if there was any praise for any of this, it would go towards our German friend Justin Pozowski, number 44. Moving on back right now, it's the number P6 at the minute, is Dirk Lucan, and what I will say, he's had lots of pace this season. Some of the tracks have been hit and miss, but if he'd had the rub of the green, he would have he'd definitely be right up there. That's him, maybe a top 5 driver right now, Dirk, with his actual pace. Moving on back is Rachel Rory Horse. Now, I'm not a big fan of vegetarian people, or people that eat fake imitation meats, but this guy right here is a man after my own heart. He's a great guy. I like Royal. He's a good guy. He's a full-time carer for people with dementia, that kind of thing, and he doesn't clock into it at all, but yeah, definitely my favourite vegetarian is Rachel Rory Horse. Moving on back is the professional gene tutor. Mr. BAC himself is Liam Barker. Big thank you to the Runcorn driver himself. Season 1 to Season 2. Tom Tunstall, we were singing his praises before, and I don't want to make his head any bigger than what it is. Jens Steinhaus, we know he's taking his pit stop at the minute. I'm looking at information, I'm not looking at the race, so if anything's going on, do let me know. But Jens, super impressive over the last couple of rounds. Craig Foreman, who was top, was he P9, P8 at the minute? P11 for Craig Foreman. Be good to speak to him afterward. Alan Bristle Brown, we've known this guy probably as long as we've been to, it's got to be 4 years now or something with me, and Alan Fresh Brown. Sky Blair, she is all the way from California, a fantastic driver. We'd love to have Sky out there. It's like essentially the same with Tom. It's not easy coming into like league racing when you've had no experience of it. But another one, just like Tom, with the spirit of the season, deserves a lot of credit. Mr. Jin himself, this is Jans Mafsen, the Denmarkish driver that probably is English speaking as what I am right now. This guy on his day, when he's got the pace, he will definitely give Tom, Matthias, Andrew, John, them sort of drivers that are consistently towards him. That is where this guy is. He's a quick guy, man. It deserves a lot of credit out. Jan doing a fantastic job. There's someone into the pit. That is our race leader. And this is a big old pit lane as well. Thompson's just coming up a Rouge now into the right hand. It clips the inside into Radion. Car looking pretty cool at the minute. And up the Kimmel Straight. Apparently Les Coombs. Alright, we'll go up Les Coombs. I'm right in saying that. I've had a lot to drink, so yeah, it's the Kimmel Straight into Les Coombs is the next corner, then Miller. Okay, this app's a little funny with me at the minute. But don't blame me for all the equipment. Mr. Chris Pissick. Tom Bettis into the pit. Also the fastest lap of the race as well, so I do want to see what the fastest lap of the race is, as Tom Tunstall gets wet and wild around the corner. Fastest so far from people. It's not going to show us. That's second best, relative personal best. Here we go. We'll see what times everyone's kind of set at a minute. Tom does have the fastest so far, but 2:28.4. Who's really near Tom at the minute? In the 20s. It'd be Matthias, it'd be Andrew. Jens as well, right on that manker. And yeah, those boys super quick. Tom doing a fantastic job. And a big thank you to him. Tom coming out the pits. I think he's going to be about P6, P7, right? Every firework in the hood going on outside. Is he out the pit yet? He's out the pit now. We're on board with Mr. Thompson, so let's have a lap with the guy. Richard Rory Horse, a 2-1-1, a yellow flag. Why is that there? Let's have a look. Very quickly. Is that the... It's a bullshit yellow flag, but that's all it is. It's just coming out the pit. Oh, no, it's not. Well, Rory, you will not thank me for that, my friend. But it happens to the best of us. It is a learning curve. And a bit of damage there going into the pit. Hopefully he's... At that point now, I think what he's doing is going through his MDMF menu and he's trying to take the damage off. That's honestly what I think it is. And something's come up for the numbers... What's that for the number 16? How is that working? Because we don't have a number 16 on track, right? Oh, Tom is the number 16. What is this? Is he done the same thing as what Rory's done? Sometimes it will just give us a yellow flag with people coming outside of the pit lane, so let's not take anything away from Tom Player. Yeah, it's just him rejoining the track from an outside point of view. Tom into the pit lane. Navigated beautifully. And I have an incident a bit further on in a lap for the number 94, so we'll check that out while we've got a break in the traffic. This is from Peter. We saw what happened here and he let the leaders through, right? This may be from a different perspective. So he lets Brooker through, he lets everybody else through, lets them through, and then he comes back in. I'm thinking he got on the gas and the rears span up. He doesn't help opposite. Jens out at the time, but I don't think it's intentional. And we've got a third down from Rory. I apologise, my friend. DQ'd? Hang on. Hang on, Rory, a minute. Oh, hang on a second. You are not server administrator. Clearly I'm the server administrator. I apologise for this, guys. GT. You are... Oh my god. Rory, I cannot, for some reason, get that away from you, my dude.
Already did it.
Oh my god. Right, we're back. Thank you. I blame Justin. Andrew Brooker on his way, yet to save the lap. Make their pit stop as Mr. Andrew Brooker, Jonathan Clifford, Matthias Belcher, who is now into the pit lane, and Lucan. Big thank you to Mr. Justin Panorowski for actually sorting that out. Oh my god, wherever now. Into the pit comes Matthias from P3. And we don't have long of this one. Apologies, Rory. I know how that goes. 39 minutes left of this race to go. We should be 10 minutes from the end here. For some reason, we have a sick and twisted German league coordinator that decided to put more time onto this one for us, so I can only apologise. Why have I got 68 views there? Why wouldn't that be still alive right now, kids? Not my pit limit, speed it in the pit lane. Don't worry about it, mate. We'll take bribes after the race for Justin to take that off. But into the pit still, right, Matthias is, and he was in front of Andrew. So we're kind of on board about, where is Matthias in all this right at the minute? Is he still sat still? No, and he's going again. How is Andrew that far behind that? Where's Andrew? Oh shit, he's not taking his pit stop. Right, I'm gonna keep on board with Andrew just to see if he's taking it, but obviously Andrew was behind Matthias, and we just saw Matthias coming out there into Radion. So will this be the lap that Andrew decides to take it? What the rain's doing at the minute. Is this the lap? Nope, stays out. Obviously, it will say that Andrew's up a few. Jonathan Clifford up 4, but yet to take his pit stop. Same with Lucan up 4, but hasn't taken his pit stop quite yet. Liam Barker up 7. Tom Tunstall yet to take his pit stop up 4. Jan, who we saw at the start of the race, got bloody sideways in all of that. So I think there's only Jamie to Whiskey Toast right now. So we're looking on the back of Liam Barker. Let's get some deltas up here. Now, apparently it's pretty close between these two, but Liam must be in front, right? Why is Liam and Dirk right there? Because Dirk's not taking his pit stop yet, that's why. We'll keep on board with these boys and see how this one goes. 36 minutes left of this finale for the GTCS Championship. still here, we're just grabbing a beer. It's very, very fair of Liam to let dirt through that. Apologies, everybody. I'm still here. I'm aboard with Sky Blair, the American driver. Half an hour lessons, want to go. Another some pit stops going in. Sky, thank you for carrying on. That is Justin just in front of me. So I was talking to Andrew Brooker on his stream. Just telling him, relax, you're not just a hairstyle. Tom's currently 61 seconds behind him, but a pit stop thrown in there, and you've got to understand this is like a 2-minute lap. So when Tom actually, when Brooker actually goes for his pit stop, it should be a lot further on than what it is. But thank you for the 9 people currently watching. Appreciate you. Probably shouldn't have my camera on at this point in time. Take it away, but we can all sit and enjoy the race for what it is, right? GT Challenge Series. Justin going for Eau Rouge. Into Radion. Perfectly cut. Nicely done. And for those that are still with us, this race should have been over half an hour ago. Cheers. Into the pit comes Dirk Lucan from P8 of this race. I wonder where this is going to put Justin though. Justin currently P5. Is pit stop done? I do want to move to Andrew. When's he going to take his pit stop? Because what's the gap now? His gap is it's gone down by a full second. Current leader, although I think it's a gimme at the minute. Obviously, Tom Venters is the fastest man and P1 of this race. If the positions stay the same as what they should do right now, we will have a new GT Challenge Series winner, and it will be Tom Venters of the purple sector of racing drivers, who's going to take on Season 2 Challenge. But evidently there is still half an hour left of this one race, so it's not over until the fat lady sings, and do not make me sing. But yet to take the pit stop, Richard Rory Horse still in this one, Tom Tunstall still in this one, and Andrew Brooker, who we're watching right now, hasn't taken his pit stop. He has a full minute in this one, but we all know a lap. Ooh. Justin's still fighting this one. A little bugger. Again, he's got a little bit of lucky earlier on, and I do have an actual message here, so give me a sec. Yeah, I knew it wasn't on purpose. And I said it wasn't, and I knew it wasn't. But obviously, a message through from Peter there that obviously was just trying to let the lead us through. The car snapped on him, like I said at the time. And yeah. Jan into the pit lane. But I know for a fact all the boys out on track aren't purposely looking to do that to warm up there. I do. But yeah, it's still nice to have a message from Peter there. Ooh, Justin feel the lead to break that draft. Great form on up 3 spots at a minute, P7, and as it is, Andrew is into the pits. Right, okay, Andrew is into the pits. P1, let me see where Tom is in his lap. He's going to comfortably come out in front of Andrew, I think. And what a champion for the GT Challenge Series this will be for Tom Venters. Obviously, there's still 26 minutes left of this race to go. But from Andrew for Season 1 and Tom, currently, with 26 minutes to go Season 2, we definitely have some great champions that lead this series forward for the pair of them. I have no doubt now, Tom's coming through the source, and he is about to retake P1 of this race and his championship essentially. With 26 minutes left to go. He's going to take P1 now. Just still in the pit. You can see the headlights just in the background there. That's an empty beer. A wrong one. Where is Mateus? Because he would definitely be having Mateus as well, so. Mateus got him overtaken now as well. Andrew still stood there, so where is our next car? That's going to be Jonathan, right? So, where is John in the last? Just coming through the source now, so this might be close between the two of them. Let's go on board with John. With And Andrew apparently has just come through there, so maybe as we come through the top of Radion, we will see Mr. Brooking go through. So, come through here, car in front, that isn't him. And Justin in the end, still in a big fight. I'm looking at Justin in the end, right? Justin is in P5. So this is the race opposition. Now the pit stops have all sorted themselves out. It looks actually like these two are fighting for position. So we do our fight in our hands. Jens, he got caught out earlier on through no fault of his own, and a big apology obviously from Peter that had messaged and let us know that that wasn't intentional. And a big thank you for Jens for keeping on going. Look at Justin coming right out of the way of that draft. He doesn't want to give Jens anything for 24 minutes left of this race to go. But that would tell you that Justin's very, very aware that Jens is there, essentially. What's Alexei fixing the damage? Did Alexei have a damage? Alexandra might have had damage, you know. I don't know. It was a long stop, but we know the pit stop at Spa is very, very long as it is. It's one of the biggest pits, probably minus like Indy, in the game. So it costs you a lot of time. So even with that 61-second gap, Tom was right through on it. Mateus was right through on it too. It's still out at the minute with an 11-second gap to the likes of Jonathan Clifford behind. 24 minutes to go though, and we've not seen a dry spell right now. It's been wet throughout, so I've not seen what I wanted to see. But that is a big possibility, Chris, that Andrew has actually fixed that damage. It's saying Jens is down 2, but he's up 2 in our hearts. What's so close? That's the gap of the minute. Albert is leading the way. Matthias Boscher. Oh, Matthias. I've been messaged so many times to say his name right, and I'll still say it wrong. It's took me 2 seasons to get Liam's name right, so I don't know why people think I'll get Matthias' name right anyway. But Justin doing the Lord's work. Ben's gonna have a good run at me. Moving in the background though, what was that car? That was a McLaren. Yeah, and that was Tom. Just off car note alone, I know that was a McLaren that I could hear just in the background, and you'll just see Tom on the left-hand side, or rather not, coming to the pit lane. There he is. Tom taking his scheduled stop. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much of this you've been following, but if you've got a driver of the day, let us know in the chat. If you've got a question of the day, let us know in the chat. Give us a hello, let us know how you are. Ooh, just have to drop down there. This one might be on for the end of here. Big puddle at the end of Radion. Here we go. Oh, that's a double move from Justin, you cheeky bastard. And Jens is just trying to figure this man out at the minute. Justin, as we know, is the German Minister of Defense for a reason. He's not easy to get around. Jens trying it. Oh, nothing doing. As we come up onto No Name, or whatever you want to call it. It's different on the speaker's corner on here, of course, but I think it's obviously No Name. As we on the run down now into Pouan. And 11 people currently watching the stream who haven't, consider hitting the like button. That's the thumbs. We'd appreciate it very much. Last race of our season before we're probably offline for a little bit, as we welcome the new baby girl into the world. So I'm glad this is obviously our final round here, because I wouldn't have the time to stream any other round. And Justin, it looks like he's struggling for a bit of grip. But if you've got any questions, put them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them. As Jens Steinhaus, the 3-4-2 tries to front down Justin Kozlowski in front of him. It is Porsche 992 versus the Ferrari. Which paint job is better? I'll let you decide. Let's have a look at the paint jobs. Obviously Jens with the very colourful Ferrari in front, the 342, and then moving up to Justin with his bribe livery. I know this time with Justin's better because you like the Porsche as well, I can see it coming. But into the fray and into the night we go, with 20 minutes left of this race. We will hear from our drivers after the race. We'll join the Discord call and speak to each and one. Justin's had to drop there twice. Jens not close enough to capitalise. So a quick recap, P14 for Jan Masson, Tom Tunstall, Richard Rory, Horse, 13 and 12 respectively. As Tom comes into the pit again. I thought Tom already came into the pit. Sky Black P11, Alan Brizzle Brown, Fresh Brown in P10. Liam Barker Baker, depends where you come from. Lucan in P8, Craig Farman P7, James House, Justin Buzowski P5, Jonathan Calder P4, Andrew Kid with Hairstyles P3, P2 for Matthias Belchet, Matthias Belchet, and Tom Ventures in P1. Giles, where have you been? Now that is a name I've not seen in a long bloody while, my friend. Hi Jaya, hope all is good mate. Unfortunately, I haven't had much time to keep with the sim racing world lately. Hopefully, I'll catch a race soon. Well, as it is very soon, I'm not going to have a lot of time to race or stream with a little baby girl coming into the world next week. The next daughter, Jasmine. So I'm not going to be on as much as I would like to. But glossing that to a side for a second, it is